What's up guys? Today we will go over the best budget loadouts in CS2 for every color. Now I did upload this video yesterday, but I made a mistake using a CT agent with a T-side gun. So I made some corrections, and to make up for it, I've included 5 brand new loadouts for a total of 15 in this video. Each loadout will have the agent, gloves, knife, rifle, and a pistol to complete the set. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. First up, we have a yellow loadout coming in at $326. The agent is strapped Daryl for the cheap price and golden accents on the watch and bracelets. And for the glove knife combo, I went with yellow banded paired with a case hardened paracord knife. Yellow bandeds are incredibly cheap, so you could get them in minimal wear for a cleaner look. And for the knife, I recommend looking for a gold gem pattern, example here being pattern 521. The rifle for this set is the AK Phantom Disruptor. It's a perfect color match with the gloves, and the patterns also line up when you idle the gun in game. Lastly, we have the Desert Eagle Meteorite, which recently got a buff, and the accents have the same light yellow that we see on the gloves. At number 2, we have a red CT loadout with Ricksaws, the agent, and Crimson Web gloves paired with the Crimson Web Ursus knife. These gloves are pretty cheap for how good they look, and while this glove knife combo is fairly common, I think it's one of the best choices available for this budget. For the rifle, I went with the M4 Hellfire. I specifically chose it since it matches the deep red color that is mainly visible on the gloves when idling the M4. And lastly, we have a field tested kill confirmed. It's the same USPS from the last video, but it's significantly cheaper here and barely shows any wear, so it's a great way to finish out the set. At number 3, we have a blue CT loadout with Agent Ava, Field Agent gloves, and a Huntsman blue steel in minimal wear. This setup has dark blue running through the whole set, and it's one of the cleanest budget combos in the game in terms of overall theme. For the rifle, we have the M4A4 Emperor. The dark blues are a great match, and the gloves have white and yellow accents that match up with the decals on the gun when you inspect and idle. Lastly, we have the Sputnik from the previous video. Make sure to get a pattern with the most amount of blue on the slide for the best match with the gloves. At number 4, we have a white loadout that uses number K for the white sleeves, and black tie gloves are the best option at this price range. For the knife, we have Shadow Dagger's Black Lamb. The inspect looks incredibly clean since Shadow Daggers show the inner palms of gloves, and the two-tone colorway really pops here. Now for the op, I actually went with the Neo Noir. While it does have other colors like pink and purple, the barrel and scope both have this black on white layout that is identical to the gloves, and it matches the overall set and theme as well. Lastly, we have the Desert Eagle Print Stream, and I recommend going with minimal wear since it looks near identical to factory new at a fraction of the cost. For the gray loadout, I picked Michael Cyphers with smoke out gloves and an Ursus with the Damascus steel finish. The gray sleeves on the Cyphers agent looks great with the gray accents on the smoke out gloves, and the Ursus blade has a clean silver shine to complement the color. The rifle I picked was the M4 Magnesium with silver flames and carbon fiber to match. It's incredibly cheap and provides great value with how good it looks. Lastly, we have the stainless USPS. It fits the two-tone colorway of the loadout and matches the sleek design that we have on the M4. Next up, we have a purple loadout, which looks great for the $537 price point. For the agent, I went with Michael Cyphers for the gray sleeves, and there's only one budget option for purple gloves, which are Imperial plaids. For the knife, we have a Ursus Ultraviolet in min wear. The handle matches the gloves, and the blade matches the sleeves for a clean two-tone look. Moving on, I chose the M4A1S Black Lotus since it fits the two-tone colorway of the glove knife combo, and it even matches the blue inner palm of the gloves when you idle the gun. To finish out the set, we have the 5.7 Flame Test, which is primarily purple and features silver flames at the front. Amazing loadout overall, and it provides incredible value for the price. At number 7, we have a brown loadout with orange as the secondary color, coming in at $614. Loudmouth Daryl has brown accents on the watch, so he was the best choice, and the combo here is big game gloves with a Huntsman Tiger Tooth. It's a classic combo that looks great, but the main feature of this loadout is the fuel injector paired with these gloves. This gun is very expensive, but Battle Scarred provides huge value since it barely gets anywhere and the price drops from $360 to $95. It's one of my favorite combos, and for the pistol I went with a Glock Ramses Reach, which has perfect colors to match the inner palm of big games. At number 8, we have a black loadout, and while you can go with the Squadron D agent for the gray sleeves, I prefer using Ricksaw for a sleeker look. For the gloves, we have Nox, and I paired them with vanilla Shadow Daggers since they're the only knives in CS2 to have this pitch black color. For the rifle, we have the M4 Edgelord. The slate obviously works, but it's very bland in design, and the added bonus here is that the snake design matches the gray emblem on the wrist strap of the gloves. For the pistol, I went with the stainless USPS. It has great crafting potential with Hello XM1014 golds, and features a deep black color on the handle and silencer that is not present on the Ticket to Hell. Total price comes out to $535, and getting Nox with a clean pattern makes the overall set look significantly better. At number 9, we have a lime loadout. I went with Emerald Hydra gloves paired with the Ricksaw agent for the sleeveless look and a Gamma Doppler Phase 4 gut knife. Now Gamma Doppler Phase 4s can get max lime patterns, and the gut knife was the cheapest option available, so it was easily the best choice to pair with these gloves, example here being pattern 8. For the rifle, I chose the M4A1S Moss Quartz since it's primarily lime green and pairs really nicely with the gloves. For the pistol, I chose the USPS Paragreen with a two-tone colorway and lime green on the handle to finish out the set. Total price comes out to $407, so it's a great choice for a budget green loadout. At number 10, we have an orange loadout featuring Ricksaw's The Agent, Pow Moto gloves, and a Talon Vanilla. This combo is a bit more expensive than the others, coming in at $714, but the main feature here is the Talon, which is honestly a steal at its current price, and the best part is the ivory handle matches the white palms of POW gloves. Now, POW gloves have a comic book theme to them, so the M4A1S Player 2 was the perfect choice since it features the exact same theme and matches the color scheme as well. Excellent match here, and I finished out the set with the P250 Mendy, which features a brown handle and an orange slide to match the accent color of the gloves. Next up, we have a cheap green loadout featuring Michael Cyphers with gray sleeves, turtle gloves, and Shadow Dagger's Gamma Doppler Phase 2. The sleeves match the base gray color of the gloves, and Phase 2 Gamma Dopplers are nearly full green, so it was a great choice for the turtles in terms of color. Options for the rifle were very limited due to price, but the best choice was easily the Apotheris, which fit in nicely with the rest of the set. The green really pops on darker colors like gray and blue, and I finished this loadout with a P250 Verdigris. It's patina based, so factory new is brown, but Battle Scarred turns the skin green, and that matches the gloves very well. Moving on, we have a red loadout which comes out to $733, but there's ways to make this set cheaper. I went sleeveless on T-side with the Arno agent, and the gloves are Scarlet Shams, which I paired with the Huntsman Slaughter since it has the black handle, but you could go with a cheaper knife if the price is too high. The real highlight of this set is the AK Empress. It's a perfect match for the gloves since they both have the same shades of red and a royal theme in terms of design. For the pistol, I went with a P250 Crimson Kimono, and I recommend looking for patterns that have red on the slide so it pops more when you hold it with red gloves. Next up, we have a Scion loadout that I've covered before, so I'll mention it briefly. Silent Daryl has silver accents and a watch that features green hands, and the gloves are overprints. For the knife, you could go with a gut knife diamond gem. It's a Gamma Doppler Phase 1 with a pattern that makes the blade icy blue to match the gloves. For the rifle, I chose the Ice Cold. It's cheap, works great with crafts, and is also one of the only options since there's only a few Scion colored skins in CS2. Lastly, we have the Midnight Storm Deagle, where the accents match up with the gloves, and it features a wave design that is highly pattern based. Total price comes out to $507, and if you like vibrant colors, this is definitely the best choice. At number 14, we have a brown loadout with red as the secondary color. Black Wolf Saber has brown sleeves that match the base color of Boom gloves, and the Ursa Slaughter lines up perfectly with the red line that's on the back of these gloves. It's one of the most unique combos that we have for today, and for the rifle, I went with the Op Duality since it has the exact colorway to match the set with pink and white highlights and brown as the main color. For the pistol, we have the Glock 18 Weasel. The colors match, but the pattern on top of the slide fits in with the design that's visible on the gloves, so it was a perfect addition, and total price for everything is $516. For the last and final loadout, we have orange coming in at $454. I went with Ricksaw for a sleeveless look and paired Overtake gloves with a Bowie Tiger Tooth since they're both cheap and have great matching potential in terms of orange. For the rifle, we have the Golden Coil. It matches the gloves well and looks great in minimal wear condition. Lastly, for the USPS, I chose Orion. It's a bit expensive, but easily the best option to pair with overtakes, and the colors really pop on both the inspect and while idling the gun. So that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. I have a lot of new content coming soon, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And with that being said, I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out, everyone.